guys. My head is killing me. I don't know if anybody else is just prone to headaches like damn near every other day. But I think it happens when I drink. I don't know. Oh man. Only few annoying things about having the hair I have is that, yeah, I love my hair, but having this type of hair, it fucking gets really matted down. So first thing I'm looking at is the lower screen here. Yeah. The first thing I'm looking at is this lower screen. It looks like it just brushed the open on the day. So realistically, I mean, it's a good support resistance point. Realistically, it has every right to bounce off or completely come or just continue bouncing off as it is. But let me not act like the market is like entirely uncontrollable. It isn't like entirely uncontrollable. You know what I mean? Let's look at how it's reacted to it in the past. So boom, off of the open, closed above, came and tapped the open back again, continued, same kind of structure here, continued. So yeah, it's safe to say it's a pretty decent support and resistance point. Oh, and I about to miss a trade entry. I don't care. Yeah, I'm gonna sell on down close here. Yeah. If this goes and taps in, it's a viable entry for me. If I lose, then I don't know. It doesn't matter. I don't like the way it's reacting. It doesn't matter what I like. I'm gonna move mine to break even here. That's it. I moved it to break even because immediate secondary pullback here. I mean, I don't like that. And look, it's another pull. By the way, these are Unorenco bars. These are Unorenco bars, right? These are price-based bars, and these lower ones would be time-based ones. Good rule of thumb, at least from my experience, is that on a price, there's less consolidation, or not less consolidation, but a good sign that the trade isn't. I don't know. The good sign that there's not like a. I don't know how to put it. I just don't like when there's all these pullbacks right at the very beginning. In this one move, you see this pullback right here. You see this pullback right here, and then you immediately see a pullback happening on the second candle. Looks like I got out of a winning trade, but I like what I like. Makes me feel warm and fuzzy. inside. These are two of the same charts, but they're on different like Renko bar lengths. Dude, I can't even pretend to fully understand all this shit. Um, all I know is I do pretty alright. You know. Mm. Yeah. So if I stayed in, I would have been done for the day. But it was just a little precarious to me. I don't know. It's not for me. Huh. Well, I'm not. I'm. So what I'm putting in the chat here is just for anyone interested in the system that I use. I'm gonna include like a Google Meet link or calendar invite link to we can just talk about the system a little bit more in depth and because it is it's in my opinion it's well it depends on how you perceive it, right? If you can be profitable with it, then why not, right? If if you it's discretionary trading, you know. It's discretionary. I don't know what to tell you. Discretionary trading is discretionary trading, you know. So these Unirenko bars, you can actually see how far price pulled back over a period of price within a single, with this black line here. So you kind of get that nice little pullback element. That's kind of what they're all about. You take advantage of nice mini pullbacks or full pullbacks. Um, they're pretty neat. I like them. I'm gonna I actually really liked that one. I was trying to find a good timing for it. I'm gonna wait for it to go green again, or do that. All right, so this is just a volume indicator. All right. So on this bar, which is a longer period, on these ones, this is a longer period of the same chart. I see it's hitting this VWAP here. It's just a VWAP. So for me, I like to see it completely clear that VWAP. Something that my mentor, David Kushner, had taught me. It looks like it completely cleared it, so I'm just gonna wait for a pullback. This is nice. For me at least. I don't know. If I lose, I lose. Volume's pretty nice here. This number, I believe it's representative of like contracts, of like amount of contracts or something that's going on or something like that. I don't know. Alright, it's another one of the tools I use. It's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. I'm typically looking for like around 3,000 for like it to be valuable. For like an entry I can take. If I lose, I lose. It's just I say that to like it's like a little psych yourself out thing, because it's the truth. If you lose, what you do is you just trade the next day. It's not really much you can do. I'm no market maker. I think David probably would have cut his losses by now and just took the break-even trade. Very profitable guy. Finding a lot of resistance here. I'll move it to break even at the right now. I don't care if this break even. This is break even. Yep, look at 3, 4 pullbacks in a single, like clearly. The move doesn't seem so significant on the minute chart. But, for me, it's everything. Mm. I'm gonna pin the link to, I don't know, just to chat with me. Chat with me about this system a little bit. I can tell you the pitfalls. I can tell you the, the all the little nuances and things like that. Yeah, for me, I will just stop after a single loss. Because why bother? There's better trading days. There's days when you just win and win and win. It just feels like with trading, like if you lose once, then, why even risk putting yourself further in the hole and just shoot for getting in on one of those really good days, you know? But listen, this shit is no joke. This trading shit is no joke. Oh, my hair is all matted down. I'm gonna get the plaited hairstyle pretty soon. Look like a dreadhead degenerate. So I can look like new Dennis. Or like ASAP Rocky or something. Hmm. Not to say people with that hairstyle are degenerates or anything like that. I think that it's just associated with gang culture or whatever. But who cares? It's up to. I feel like it's up to guys like me to just kind of break the stigma there. You can't really change how people think. You can only, you can only act like a, decent guy and slowly change culture. I'm actually usually trading like shirtless and stuff. But I don't know. When you look like me, you gotta be a little bit more cautious about the way you look. You gotta think about the toll your behaviors have on your people. As you guys can see, these are funded. These are funded accounts that I am trading. I am prop trading. If people want to get walked through that as well, I'm totally cool with doing that. Uh, Generally speaking, we're like in an uptrend, But look, this is the first time in a while that the lows have gone like lower. You can just chain the lows together on this lower screen. Look, it could be the beginning of a downtrend, but we're also looking at potential, like it could also be a false breakout, and you can't like really tell. There's strategies from people who probably know a little bit more about some of this stuff than me. So I just like to keep it simple, you know. I know a lot of people hate that like 1+1=2 discretionary style trading, but that's what I like. That's what works for me. I'm also copy trading two evaluation accounts right now as well, because why am I doing that? I'm not taking them slow, but I'm trying to remember the reason I'm doing that. I don't know. I'm just trying to pass them quick. I'm risking far too much on those, but I'm just trying to pass those quick. I hate evaluations when it comes to prop trading. If you're unfamiliar with those are I don't feel like explaining it. Let's look it up. I just woke up. Like I literally just woke up. So I'm a little groggy. And after this, I'm just gonna go straight to work. I do work a job. Also, I'm not like. I'm a 9 to 5. Shit, longer than that probably. I'm a 9 to 5 guy. You know, I didn't get my college degree for nothing. Going in for a buy here if this closes upwards on this candle. Seeing some nice volume come out here. Who knows? What I like too is that with the NDT, it just closes if it just closes like that. If it doesn't close upwards, I'm hitting buy on up close on the NDT. It's this little order management tool that they designed for Unirenko trading, just Renko trading, I think, like price-based trading. I love it. There's some wonky aspects of it, like I have to like even though it says always on top when I first start it, like you have to like double tap always on top, and yeah, to double tap always on top. Just little weird nuanced stuff like that that I feel like you could fix. You know, a low right line. They can fix that. Come on now. They can fix that happening. It shouldn't take 32 years to fix that. You know, that's just the truth. Also, I am an affiliate of Rightline. I do have my, I've had my ups and downs with them. I am an affiliate, you know. But if you like the way this looks, just let me know. I can hook you up. We can do a demonstration and all that. And we can do a Q&A or whatever. This MA diff thing, it's like the difference between price and I believe this line. I don't spend hours and hours in front of the market. I spend exactly like 55 minutes, if max, but I'm usually off in 15 minutes. Truthfully, I maybe if I just didn't like how this looked, so I think if I wasn't streaming, I would have acted the same way. I want to say. It's hard to gauge what you would do sometimes, So you can't really like prep, Like this green candle that I'm hovering over here, I would want to see a pullback to like at least like right around here, for it to be for me a qualified pullback to look for entering off of. Yeah. I am standing. This is a standing desk. Hmm. I wonder if that was a good candle to get in on. Might have been. That doesn't happen very often. I think it was. Yeah. Kind of missed my opportunity there because technically it follows all my rules. Look at that. I just, I don't know. Technically, I think it was. I think that was a great candle to get on and on right here. Volume looks good. Looks decent. Pullback. And got the go in there. Yeah, pretty cool. If I get another volume spike, I'll get in on this move, but we're getting over here. It's up to what the market wants to let me have, I guess. Hmm. If I lose, I lose. Not like I'm not gonna trade tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that. Well, it's gonna be the weekend, but I'll move to break even, like right around this like mid level. If it gets there, just go from there. Getting OBS to work was like, I don't know. But I'm glad there's mad videos on it. I gotta thank the creators there. Because Lord knows I wasn't figuring that out without a little bit of assistance from more experienced folk. If it gets like, if this candle completes, I'll move to break even. I'm simply just looking to make like 100 on the trade, so I'm copy trading it. So you got tickled there. I wasn't paying attention. We got edged. I wasn't paying attention. So I don't know. That's what you get. I don't even know what I was about to do. So I'm looking for it to come back a little deeper. I think that's gonna keep going up to back towards the open for another test of it, and then touch the high. What they call it, liquidity concepts. Look right there. Raw there. What's this indicator called? This is the OHL. Current day OHL. I want to add that here actually. Why not? It has like oh, well, let me pay attention. Do that later. So easy it is to get distracted. If the background turns green on this, I'm gonna go in for a buy. Oh, that was another thing. I don't know if you noticed, but I only answer when the background turns green on the entry on the same while there's an entry candle. Don't even talk to me about these right here. Just know that when they're green, then we're good to go. It's a real simple system. Green means good to go. All right. I don't know the math. I don't know the math behind it. Some really smart guy at Ratline made it. Yeah. So don't ask me the math. Okay. I don't know how he calculated all that stuff, but clearly, dude was a genius or something. If we lose, we lose. If we lose, we lose. It's gotta be, I don't know. If you dwell on losses and things like that, the trading can really take some stuff from you, like mentally. Big push up. It's gonna. Or is it the distance from this line? I think it's the distance from this line that made the. Dude, I just don't know. See, that's the precarious part about trading price. It's like it gets real weird to look at. All right, I'm just gonna close there. So what I like is that it's quick. It's real quick. Let me see if I can turn on my just like as a real. I'm just gonna close the platform after this because we got our W for the day. I wonder why I can't see the markers then if it's on. Huh. Why can't I see markers? Dude, I don't know, but when did I get in? I think I got in like here or somewhere. It's either this one or this one. Either way, if I got here, I'm looking at relative volume here. You see how these might be valid spikes, in volume. Actually, who knows? Maybe we got lucky. But I think it was this one. Whatever. Somewhere here I got in and yeah. And then it worked out. It doesn't always work out, but that's discretionary trading, though. And I'm trading 3 fundeds and two evaluations right now. This for your guys' reference. A screenshot. Pull this up, but it's my total PnL on the day. I'm good with that. So these are from these 3 are my performance accounts, and these 2 are on the evaluations I'm vastly over leveraged on. If this was like an Apex account, an old Apex account, this would have been a passing score for past evaluation. But now it's they upped it to 3,000. Maybe they're really like, they get a bunch of people who just are just not consistent. Totally fine. I don't know. So they're like, all right, no, you guys got to make $1,000 more, okay? You guys we need some buffers for the degenerates, you know. And that's true. If you gamble with this stuff, you're a degenerate, you know. So, yeah, and it sets a bad example for people who are into this stuff. So, all right, yeah. So, my name. I was debating over what my name should be for this. With my like screen name, I could just go by my name. My name's Jason. Um, but I was debating between personas as one name and Blaque. Blaque, Blaque, just to go along with Black Oath Capital. Yeah. So yeah, we're building something fun here. I look forward to seeing more people, and hopefully, you guys book a session. I can maybe talk a little bit more about the system, and if anyone's interested in the platform that I use, and you don't need to talk to me, you kind of look at it and you have a good idea about it, drop a link in chat. I think there's going to be a chat replay or something like that, so excuse me, go ahead. I do get commissions on those. The idea is that I help Brightline out, and they help me out in return. Just good business. It's like affiliate marketing. Alrighty. And that's it for me. This has been Blaque with Black Oath Capital. Thanks for trading with me. Bye.